In Donkey Kong Country 3, the first or main difference with the other games are the protagonists. Dixie is carrying Kiddy around, a new character. And why are they paired together? Well, the main cause is Funky. Funky Kong asks Dixie personally to carry her little cousin Kiddy with her. So this setup immediately makes me think about the Donkey Kong family tree and how it's missing enough information to cause a lot of speculation in the Donkey Kong fan community. So, Funky is considered to be the brother of Donkey Kong, even though it is not officially said. So, what would Dixie's relationship to Funky be? Well, Dixie and Diddy, for example, are officially said to be lovers. And yet, Donkey Kong Country 2 presents the story in such a way that it seems like the typical mythical quest to rescue the father, right? Donkey Kong is this father figure that's been kidnapped, and his children are going to rescue him. Which would mean that Dixie and Diddy are not friends of Donkey Kong, but their children, and therefore siblings. But if Dixie is the daughter of Donkey Kong, and if Funky Kong is the brother of Donkey Kong, if we want to subscribe to this fan interpretation, then Kiddy, who is Dixie's cousin, would have to be the son of her father's brother, therefore Funky. So, Kiddy could be considered as Funky's son. Now, this would make sense also, since it seems as if Kiddy has been living with Funky, or has been living in Funky's garage, up until the moment when Dixie arrives. And yet there is no mother figure present. So it already gives the impression that Kiddy is a motherless son, a sort of immaculately conceived son. His role seems to be an important one. The game's title, for example, is Dixie's Double Trouble. Now, I interpret this as being a play on words, as Dixie is facing two problems. First, the kidnapping of Donkey Kong and Diddy, but on the other hand, Kiddy himself. The other trouble is having to carry her baby cousin with her against her will. The box art to Donkey Kong Country 3 even informs us that Dixie Kong meets chaos in a wild new adventure. So if Kiddy Kong were the double trouble, or part of the trouble, then Kiddy could be the chaos that is being spoken of, who also, of course, is the fake leader of the Kremlings in this game, one of the bosses. Kiddy's presence and his role as baby seems to cause a lot of themes of motherhood and childbirth to appear in this game. To start with, the Queen Banana Bird wants her children back. She's imprisoned and is sort of kept away from her children. The game over scene depicts Dixie and Kiddy being sent to the crib like a baby and looked down upon by the camera angle. Now, other Donkey Kong Country games have more traditional game over scenes where the characters have been literally defeated. But this game is different. It's almost as if being defeated is being considered a baby, and winning would therefore be being considered an adult or reaching adulthood. So it could even be suggested that Dixie having to carry her tiny cousin around could also symbolically be a sort of substitute mother role, where she has to carry this motherless child with her.